Hi, I'm Chris, and welcome to my channel, Synergistic Singing. I am really excited to start this series about why it's good to sound bad, or rather, in what situations is it actually a good thing if you sound worse when you sing. And this is a really surprising thing for a lot of people. A lot of people think that if your technique is good, then you automatically sound good. And actually, sometimes when your technique is getting better, you might sound worse according to your own way of looking at it. Now, in my opinion, when I'm working with sounds, I don't really judge them that way anymore. But anytime I've done anything new, so when I first started filming YouTube videos, when I first started writing, there was that tendency to judge what I was doing. And it's a natural thing when you first start a new interest. So reason number one that sounding bad can actually be good for your singing is because most stereotypically pretty sounds in singing are actually a balance between sounds that are a little bit, weird, or a little bit spicier, we could say. So for instance, in between a super bright sound and a super dark sound, you have something in the middle, la, which would be like a sung note, right? And you can, depending on the genre, that was kind of classical-ish, so depending on the genre, you can move closer to this like darker, sort of rounder sound, or you could move closer to like this brighter sound. And depending where you're at on the spectrum is what kind of genre you'd land in. But most of the time, for most genres, you're going to be somewhere in that spectrum. If you don't know the extremes, and you can't move to like this really woofy sound and then move to this bright sound, then you can't adjust the dials in your voice, basically. So then if you don't like a sound, you're just stuck with it. You can't change it in any kind of way. So this is where it's really good to learn how to make like an overly dark sound in a free and easy way, and also an overly bright sound in a free and easy way, so that you can effortlessly move and change the sound of your voice as you like with freedom, which is the goal in singing technique, is that you have vocal freedom. But one more thing, this is actually not a new idea. If you go all the way back to some of the oldest singing schools, there's an Italian term for this called chiaroscuro, and chiaro meant bright and scuro meant dark. And so people have been thinking about this for a very long time, and singers have been playing around with these extremes for a really long time. So when you are first singing, the last thing you want to do is have a problem with whatever sound that comes out. Instead, you want to practice doing as many different ways to produce a sound as possible. And this is how you develop your vocal freedom. So that's the first reason I'm going to be doing more videos like this, where you will begin to see why it's actually really good to not worry about the way you sound, but instead try to aim for certain sound qualities so that you can have more freedom in your singing. For more videos like this, make sure to subscribe, and for voice lessons either online or in my Austin, Texas studio, go to synergisticsinging.com/schedule a lesson. Thanks for watching.